Good evening. Welcome to Lunchtime News on Channel 1 MTV. Let's start off with a look at your headlines. A suspect who attempted to smuggle in 2.5 kilograms of gold arrested by customs. CEB says Norochole coal power plant will be out of commission for another 2 weeks. US President Barack Obama has welcomed the EU sanctions to ban Iranian oil imports. Taking a look at the stories in detail now. 21 persons have been admitted to the Emergency Services Unit at the National Hospital in Colombo a short while ago following the tense situation that arose at the Valikada Magazine prison. Director of the Colombo National Hospital, Dr. Prasad Aryavansa, confirmed this to News First. He said that 2 of the injured are in a critical state. Meanwhile, the police media spokesperson SP Ajit Rohane said that police reinforcements has been sent inside the prison. Minister of Prison Reforms Chandrasiri Gajatira said that he was informed of the situation. The minister also noted that property damage had been reported. Minister Gajatira further noted that a group of officials, including the Commissioner General of Prisons, have rushed to the Valikada prison. Baseline Road has been closed for traffic as a result of the situation at the Valikada prison. A reporter at the location said that prisoners were being removed from the prison in buses. In more local news, the Ceylon Electricity Board says that the Norochole coal power plant will be out of commission for another 2 weeks. CEB Chairman Professor Vimaladarma Abevikrama said that the power plant was shut down on the 18th owing to a technical glitch. Professor Abevikrama noted that following the shutdown, it takes around 7 to 8 days for the plant to cool down to begin repair work. He added that work will commence on the plant once the plant has cooled down completely. An individual who attempted to smuggle more than 2.5 kilograms of gold into the country has been arrested. The suspect, who had arrived from Sharjah, had landed in the island at around 4 this morning. The 34-year-old suspect is a resident of Batiklo. Airport Customs have begun investigations into the incident. Minister of Land and Land Development Janaka Bandara Thennakoon says that measures will be taken to provide land deeds to all those residing in Dambulla before the end of April. The minister said this at an event in Dambulla yesterday.
Lands in the area were subjected to a survey under the BIMSAVI initiative, and one phase of it was held at the Dambulla National School yesterday. Awareness was created amongst the school principals in Dambulla Divisional Secretariat area at the event.
Although most people claim large areas of land, they do not own them. Therefore, their children will not own these lands. Therefore, we decided to clarify the ownership of the lands so that it will benefit their children. We hope to complete this venture of granting land certificates to those living in Dambulla starting around the time of the Sinhala New Year. Before the end of the year, we hope to provide the deeds.
The Graduate Employees Union has charged that government is preparing to introduce a fraudulent service constitution covering the graduates who were recruited to state service from 1993. The union points out that a fair and suitable service constitution should be presented instead of the new service constitution. The Graduate Employees Union made this statement at a media briefing in Colombo yesterday.
මේ සේවා ව්‍යවස්ථාව අපි තා පැහැදිලිව කියන මේක ප්‍රෝඩාකාරී වංචාකාරී සේවා ව්‍යවස්ථාව. ඒ වගේම අපි
We can clearly state that this service constitution is a fraudulent one. We would like to tell the government to withdraw this new service constitution. If not, we will have to resort to trade union action in the future as graduate employees.
වෘත්තීය ක්‍රියාමාර්ගයක් ඉදිරියට ගන්නවා.
මෙන්න විශේෂ වැලිකඩ මැගසින් බන්ධනාකාරය තුළ ඇති වූ නොසන්සුන් තත්ත්වයෙන් තුවාල ලැබූ පුද්ගලයන් 21 දෙනෙකු ජාතික රෝහලේ හදිසි අනතුරු අංශයට ඇතුළත් කර තිබෙනවා. එහි අධ්‍යක්ෂ වෛද්‍ය ප්‍රසාද ආර්යවංශ මහතා පැවසුවේ ඉන් දෙදෙනෙකුගේ තත්ත්වය බරපතල බවයි. මේ පිළිබඳ තොරතුරු ගෙනෙන වෛද්‍ය ප්‍රසාද ආර්යවංශ මහතා.
වැලිකඩ ඉරගෙදරේ ඇතුළු සිද්ධියක් සම්බන්ධව 21 දෙනෙක් තුවාල ලැබලා ආවා. ඒ 21 දෙනාගෙන් දෙන්නෙක් බරපතල තත්ත්වයේ ඉන්නවා. ඒ අයට ප්‍රතිකාර ලැබෙමින් සිටිනවා. එයාගේ කකුලට ගාවක් මොකක් අයගේ තුවාල තියෙන සමහර අයගේ කපු ප්‍රදේශයේ තියෙනවා. ඒ විදිහ තමයි දැනට කියන්න පුළුවන්.
මේ පිළිබඳ තොරතුරු ඉංග්‍රීසි බසින් ගෙනීමට පුංචානි සූදානම්.
Here's the news just in. 21 persons have been admitted to the Emergency Services Unit at the National Hospital in Colombo a short while ago following the tense situation that arose at the Valikada Magazine prison. Director of the Colombo National Hospital, Dr. Prasad Aryavansa, confirmed this to News First. According to him, two of those who have been admitted to the hospital are in a critical state. Priya?
நன்றி. தற்பொழுது கிடைத்த செய்தி ஒன்று. வெலிக்கடை மேகசின் சிறைச்சாலைக்குள் சற்று முன்னர் ஏற்பட்ட அமைதியின்மையின் போது காயமடைந்த 21 பேர் கொழும்பு தேசிய வைத்தியசாலையின் அவசர சிகிச்சை பிரிவில் அனுமதிக்கப்பட்டுள்ளனர். மேலும் சிலர் வைத்தியசாலைக்கு கொண்டுவரப்படுவதாக வைத்தியசாலை பணிப்பாளர் பிரசாத் ஆரியவன்ச குறிப்பிட்டார். அவர்களில் 2 நிலை கவலைக்கிடமாக இருப்பதாகவும் அவர் தெரிவித்தார். இது தொடர்பான விரிவான தகவல்களை அறிந்து கொள்வதற்கு நமது பிரதான செய்திகளோடு இணைந்து கொள்ளுங்கள்.
The Ministry of National Heritage has taken measures to establish a museum that depicts the historic period of the Rangvamadama area in Ambilipitia. Professor Raj Somadeva of the Postgraduate Institute of Archaeology of the University of Kelaniya noted that the construction of such a museum for the first time in the country will depict the evolution of man from the early hunting era to the Iron Age.
The museum will be a one-of-a-kind in the country. This burial ground, which dates back to 1350 BC, illustrates Sri Lanka's ancient history. The study also reveals the burial traditions of early man and how he first started using iron tools. It is planned to construct the museum around the burial ground. We also hope to link the surrounding areas of this burial ground to the museum, as the most ancient civilizations existed in the hills surrounding the area.
The strongest geomagnetic storm in more than 6 years was forecast to hit Earth's magnetic field today, and it could affect airline routes, power grids and satellites. A coronal mass ejection, a big chunk of the sun's atmosphere, was hurled towards Earth on Sunday, driving energized solar particles at about 5 million miles an hour, about 5 times faster than solar particles normally travel. This energy can interfere with high-frequency radio communications used by airlines to navigate close to the North Pole in flights between North America, Europe and Asia, so some routes may need to be shifted, the meteorologist said. The centre said in a statement that it could also affect power grids and satellite operations. The meteorologist from the centre said that astronauts aboard the International Space Station may be advised to shield themselves in specific parts of the spacecraft to avoid a heightened dose of solar radiation. The Space Weather Centre said the geomagnetic storm's intensity would probably be moderate or strong, levels 2 and 3 on a 5-level scale, 5 being the most extreme. A woman was killed by a wild elephant in Veeravilla, Anuradhapura at around 2:45 this morning.
The victim is a 78-year-old mother of 3. Area residents point out that they are facing difficulties owing to the constant attacks by wild elephants.
They put up a fence saying that it is to keep away the wild elephants. But there are wild elephants everywhere. 5 to 6 people have been killed. They lied to us. They erected an electric fence, but it is not functioning.
12 persons who transported sand illegally had been taken into police custody. The police stated that 12 tractors belonging to these individuals, 2 were taken into police custody. The arrest has been made in the Ambalanthuta Mandala area at around 6:30 last evening. The suspects have been released on bail. The Ministry of National Heritage says that it will take a decision with regard to the establishment of a police station within the Jaffna archaeological site subsequent to discussions with the President. Subject Minister Dr. Jagat Balasurya noted that the Department of Archaeology had lodged a complaint in this regard with the police. He added that according to the archaeological ordinance, any new construction in the area is strictly prohibited.
This area, which is 300 meters from the Jaffna fort, belongs to the Department of Archaeology under the Archaeological Ordinance. This is the issue. Under the Archaeological Ordinance, there is no possibility for this. The Director General of Archaeology had filed a complaint with the police, and we hope to reach a solution. This is an issue because 2 state institutions are involved in this. We are hoping that both parties will come together to reach a solution. If not, what we have to do is, because the President is the Minister of Defence, we hope to discuss this issue with him and reach a solution.
However, police media spokesperson SP Ajit Rohana noted that only the foundation stone has been laid for the construction of the Jaffna police station.